Oh, geez. Will you look at us? We're getting old. Guaranteed. Right now, this is the oldest I've ever been, obviously. You know, we're going to be turning 26 in a few days. And, I don't know how you feel about it, Geezer Club, but I am so fucking tired. I'm tired. I'm kind of, in a word, done. It's like so much happened within the few years that I've lived that I've learned so much over the years. Being a kid, growing up kind of not really knowing much. You know, I didn't even know. I was one of those kids that thought Santa was fucking real. You know, when you're a kid, I had, you know, like it's weird to think. There's so many kids nowadays, when you look at them, you can tell that they're already grown up, you know. Like, you look at them and they're not just like, they're not kids. They're kind of like already turning into adults, you know what I mean? Like when I was, for example, when I was like 8 years old, I thought that when it rained everywhere. I thought Santa was fucking real. I was actually like how a child normally is, you know, like I just had these little things that I didn't know about the world, and I didn't know fucking anything. But it's like, you know, being an adult, being 26, like I said, I know so much now. I know how small we are. I know all the little, you know, there's just so much that you learn over the years, obviously, but my point is, like, I'm kind of done. I don't want to learn anymore. I don't want to see what else is happening. Like, I'm not a suicidal person. I love life, right? I love living. Oh, I wish I could either have the choice to live forever, you know. I wish that was like an option. I wish I didn't have to fucking die, but everything has to. Eventually all things will. That's fucking the only permanent thing in the universe. Thor said it best, was impermanence. It is. The only thing that doesn't change is the fact that things keep changing. Everything changes, and that's literally down to like the basis of all existence. That is the real first law of the universe. Everything will always change. That's like the first fucking rule of the universe. And it's like I don't want to, like, I'm so sick of this fucking planet. I'm sick of these people. I'm sick of the fucking problems that they refuse to solve, that they create themselves. I'm sick of the delusion. I'm sick of everything. I'm sick of it all. You know, there's only so much music that could be created that sounds interesting, but it's like, you know, Vsauce said that we'll have music for a long time, but it's like, you know, is it really a long time? You know, by the time that by the time our solar system crashes with another, will it matter if someone's music is copyrighted or not? You know, it's like, there's so many little problems in the fucking world that just, it's alright if other people care about it, but I hate this planet. I hate all the people on it. I hate being human. I hate that I can't just go out and leave the universe, right? I can't just like fly up into the fucking sky. You know, it's like, why would you, if you're gonna create a fantasy world, I'm not even trying to get into all that. Geezer Club, I'm sorry. You already know that I trail off a lot. I apologize. It's just like, I'm just saying, if I was gonna create a world where, you know, like, where things can last forever, I would want to not die. I wouldn't want to die and go to another realm. Why would I want to leave this world? You know, it's like, leave as in like die and go to like a different realm. Like, all my shit is here. But it's like, I do want to leave the world, but if I was immortal, I wouldn't want to. And I would at the same time. You know, it's like, I just want to, like, leave this planet, go to another one, see others, you know, learn more stuff about the universe, and maybe come back. You know, it's like, I've made so many stories at this point. You already know this. But can you believe it that we were in our 20s when we made our entire universe from beginning to finish? We're not even old yet, and it's already done with, you know. We've already almost died 1 million times due to our fucking ITP, which, you know, I'll get to in a second. Because you're me, you already know what's going to happen. But it's like, no, we got an order. Gotta go DoorDash, geezer clap. Now what's going on, GK? Geezer Club, get it together. You know how it is. Just doing deliveries for another one of the millions of beings that we meet along our way to death. The cups. The cups. You know what I'm talking about. You know, just, it's like, when you're raised, when your biological father is a schizophrenic, and you're raised by an actual narcissistic psychopath, you can see the underlying personalities of everyone. You start seeing them in the same people sometimes. Not narcissistic personalities. I'm not saying that. You know, I know you know, GK, but in case someone else is watching this and they're going, everyone's a psychopath? Like, no, obviously. Obviously, I expect myself to understand, but not other people. Hold on. You never have time. You never have any time, yet we have all the time in the fucking universe. It's like when things get long enough, on a long enough scale, everything becomes dull. Music all starts sounding the same, you know. Nobody else feels this way. Nobody else feels this way. And you know why? We call them tunnel lives. That's what we'll call them. Geezer Club. Sorry, I didn't know I was getting really close. I'm not looking at the thing because I'm driving, obviously. You don't care about that. It's like music starts sounding the same. The reason why we're the only ones that feel this way is because we have seen the perspective. We're not just living one life. We've lived so many. We've almost died 1 million fucking times. If someone's not trying to kill us, our body is. And you know, maybe, who knows? I mean, I don't knows. Maybe there is no Geezer Club. Maybe you get shot or something. You know, maybe you finally piss off some random person after something bad happened and you got yourself stabbed to death. How would I know? I mean, I am you, so I know a little bit, but I'm not there. In that sense, we're in different places. My planet hasn't even reached where yours is right now. Be back. Hey, motherfucker. You can tell it's a different fucking day because I look completely different and I have a new shirt. Can you believe it? You're 26 now, you fucking old piece of shit. You know, 26. Yeah, I told you I'd tell you about, talk to you about my ITP. That is, you already know what's going on, but in case you have fucking dementia, let me enlighten you a little bit. Yeah, it's true that in those last videos you're getting sick of the world, yeah, but if nothing else matters in the universe, there's only one thing that, if you think, there's only two things that really matter: survival and entertainment, if you think about it, all the way down to its basis. If we can't survive and everything is futile, no matter what we do, we're always gonna die at the end, whatever the fuck, fuck off. If survival is not an option, right? We just have to die. We can't escape the fucking planet. We're just here until we die. Then if you really think about it, we're just entertaining ourselves until we die. You know, it's like we can't evolve in science to the point, because by the time we do, the sun will explode. But you don't want to hear me fucking going on and on. You just, you know, I'm just letting you know. You know, I'm not like, I don't want to like fucking die and shit. But, you know, when I start to think, oh, you know, I'm getting sick of all these motherfuckers, I just think, you know what? We might as well entertain ourselves while we're fucking here. Might as well enjoy a fucking churro ice cream cone, which is happening right now that you're 26. Dairy Queen is selling them. Get them while you still fucking can. It's not an infomercial, alright? I can hear what you're saying. I know you're sick of all the social parkouring that I do, but it's part of your charming personality, I'm told. You're not charming, you're just fucking annoying. Got it? JK. JK? I'm already losing my mind. JK. Be back in a minute, old bitch. Yeah, we don't have a fucking phone stand yet. Fucking sue me. Sorry, I have to sneeze. Really counting down, are you? Oh god. Fuck you. If that's how I die, someone burn $20. Or just bury it in the dirt, because if I'm dead, I can't bet on I'm getting that money. Just put it in my fucking coffin. Who gives a shit? I know, I'm sorry. Getting sick of the charismatic fucking parkour. I'll stop. Alright. It's... Alright. Well, my ITP. Well, I guess I better should talk to you about it. Oh, man, it really is a pain in the ass, isn't it? It's not just the ITP, too. It's all the other stuff. You know, it's all the skin stuff, which is... They were like, it's probably fibromyalgia, and then they're like, what's wrong with your intestines? You probably have an ulcer, but let's just agree to just say I'm fucking dying in every aspect, so I probably won't make it a 40. Oh well, who fucking cares? We're all gonna die anyway, so, you know, might as well have fun while we're here. Sorry, it's just, I'm watching the road, alright, GK? I know you're fucking reviewing me, you piece of shit. Oh, excuse me. I guess it all started back when, well, first let me do this. Let me tell you about this. I'm 26 right now. We're 26. And, you know, we're not really big on birthdays. But it is nice to know that people acknowledge you and be like, hey, happy birthday. Oh, that's great. I don't want a fucking parade. I mean, it's like, you don't have to be like, hey, you didn't wish me happy birthday on my Facebook post, so we're not family anymore. Like, I don't give a fuck. You could at least text me in person or something, you know. It's like, I learned over the fucking internet that one of my family members died. This wasn't recent. It doesn't matter. It does matter. It's a huge thing. But it's not pertaining to my fucking, this thing I'm telling you. I'll just have to make it a different thing. So the whole thing with Debbie and Uncle Jeff, you know, we're pretty mad at fucking Debbie right now because, alright, why don't I just get into it? You know, first let me say this that I want to fucking say before I forget. All of our family members, like all of them, all of our siblings and mom, and two of our fucking greatest enemies that we hate wished us a happy birthday on our 26th birthday. Can you believe that? Fucking father and my aunt haven't bothered to fucking even send so much as a text message. I mean, it's, you know, I know, it's like, well, you didn't text them on their birthday, you know, but it's like, it's a whole thing. And it's like, they know his fucking life. Alright. If I went back in time and I stabbed his mother while she was, you know, pregnant with him, then we're fucking even. You know, take out the part of his brain that accesses memory, and we're fucking even. And I'll call it even. I'll stop hating you. You stop existing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's, you know, it's that's the whole thing. It's like, everyone's always saying, oh, you know, your father still loves you. You know, it's like your aunt still loves you. Really? They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. I haven't seen my other brother. I haven't heard from him in fucking decades. And none of them are gonna message me. You know why? You know why? Because that's what we do, we Salazars. We get so stuck in our lives that we stop caring about other people. But every once in a while, someone around us has to make us do it. But then we're like, you know what? We actually do care about this person. But I don't know what's going on in their separate lives. And frankly, I don't care. See, it's no more than they give a shit about mine. But I just thought that was funny. You know, it's like, are the two people who we would rather see dead than even speak to wished us a happy birthday, but our own family members didn't wish us a happy birthday. Isn't that fucking bullshit, dude? I know. I gotta deliver this thing. I'll be right back. Yeah, in case if you had dementia and you lost your fucking mind, I'll tell you about the thing between, you know, the whole Uncle Jeff situation. You know, but I feel like that's more of a, I mean, these are our diaries about our lives, but I did a little rant about that, in case you were wondering. I guess you don't remember. Just fucking dying, don't mind me. Can't even breathe a speck of air without fucking my lungs just puncturing from the inside. Sorry, I have short temper when it comes to things that I can't change, alright? But yeah. So let's start with the ITP thing, buddy. Remember when Kodo was like young as shit? You know, and he was like a fucking baby, and like, you'd pick him up and the fucker would be like purple and shit. Well, that's because he had fucking ITP. His blood doesn't clot well, and guess who also had ITP? Us! We had it, and so did fucking mom's dad. That motherfucker. And this motherfucker. And our brother motherfucker. And a few other people who, you know, I'm talking about me. Alright, you know what? It's like, I guess if, you know, I wish I didn't have ITP, but if it wasn't for Coda getting ITP and then me, you know, we wouldn't have made O negative. We all know, we being you and me, GK, know how fucking important O negative is to our world, our little world of happiness. The only thing that keeps us sane for now. You know, it's like it started when we were in high school. We got ITP, and then we started. We went to a dodgeball. All right, there was one day we were sick. We went to high school, and it was gym day, and our blood doesn't clot, so it's like fucking water, and that's when we were the sickest. So what do we think is a great idea? We fucking go dodgeballing. We go, you know what? Maybe this is the one activity I'll fucking, you know, even though somehow we never got a good grade in gym. You know, it's just, we were fucking around. We were ready to be done. But, you know, it's like when we came back from that day of dodgeball, we almost died. Like, we were passing out when we exited the bus. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. And then, you know, there was a time where we spent, we couldn't even go to school for a little bit. And then we were in the hospital, the IV and us. Here's a little funny story. When I was in the hospital and I was sleeping, I was soundly sleeping. And this lady came up to me and she just changing the IV, which is the thing that's strapped to you while you're fucking sleeping. For me, it was while I was sleeping because that's how fucking much I needed to have. But, you know, they do it in the middle of the night, and so they were doing it, and as soon as it's like attached to your arm, and so as soon as she fucking grabbed my arm, I boom, grabbed her wrist. Grabbed her wrist like I was waking up from World War fucking II, and it scared the fucking soul out of this woman. She fucking screamed, and I was like, I couldn't stop laughing. I wanted to take a second to explain what was going on, but I could not contain my laughter because it was like funny. Because I was like, I didn't mean to do that. I just woke up and grabbed her wrist, and I was like, you know, there's no reason for me to do that. But I don't know, I guess my body like freaked out for that second. I was like, we're being attacked. Okay, she's just changing the thing. It's alright. Calm the fuck down. You know, it's like, that was the whole situation. Which, that's a pretty funny story. But, you know, it's like, it stopped us from doing a lot of things, like being athletic. No military or Olympics for us. We tried to go in the military, but hey, motherfuckers wouldn't let us. DoorDash again. I'll be back, you fucking retard. See, I'm not lying to you. I'm actually DoorDashing. I'm at a hotel. I'll be back. Come fuck down. Look at that. It feels like it goes on forever. Oh. Shit, it looks like we exceeded the weight limit. Oh my god, look at that. Might as well. Oh yeah, so the fucking, it stopped us a lot from doing stuff like, we can drink because we have big organs, right? We can like drink like alcohol, but we can. Because of our blood and the shit involved in our body's so fucking stupid that we can handle a lot, but if we drink a lot, oh yeah, we'll fucking die faster. So that's great. That's great. Already on the liver of a man who's an alcoholic, and I'm only like 26 and I'm not an actual alcoholic. Like, you have a rule where, because of our blood thing, if you start noticing blood problems, then we take 2 weeks off from any alcoholic substance of any kind. And then they usually, for some reason, that's how long it takes for it to go back again. I mean, that's what it feels like. So it feels safe, you know, 2 weeks, no alcohol. And then every once in a while, you know, we're not like crazy about alcohol, but it's like, you know, a drink now and then is kind of nice, especially when life is kind of bullshit. Yeah, and then we tried to go to the military and it didn't work because they were like, oh, do you have any medical problems? And I was like, what am I gonna say? No? And then go to the field, get stabbed once, and then fucking bleed to death? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't have any medical problems, you fucking stupid shit. Yeah, so no military, but it's alright, I guess. Guess I'll have to get in shape all on my own. We're always tired all the time. Because we're fucking tired and exhausted all the time, we're always, fibromyalgia makes it so our skin and our muscles are always, and our joints are always in fucking pain. Constantly. The only time where we're not feeling pain is every once in a while, if we take a really long hot shower or we drink till our body is fucking numb. So far, you figured out the only things unless you found something better, you know. Well, I'm just telling you what I went through. Those are the only things I found that take away the pain. Either drinking until my hands and my body don't hurt anymore, or or I just take such a hot, scalding fucking shower that it soothes my muscles. Which is nice. It's nice every once in a while to feel like I'm not fucking dying. You know. Also, remember when you did DoorDash and it gave you a fucking order for goddamn Goose Lake? But it's only happened a few times, but fuck. so far away, you know. Yep, so you know, sometimes I do wonder, maybe you've already figured it out, but I do wonder the reason that we can always make stories. We have an ability to just never be, what's the word? It only happens with words. Fucking, God, what is it called? Fuck. Can't remember fucking anything. Goddamn motherfucking not allowed to remember shit. Give me a second. Writer's block. Writer's block. It just came to me. That took me like 2 minutes to figure out. The only thing we have for writer's block is our life. Our life is fucking writer's block, but it's not. I'm exaggerating. I don't have writer's block. Like, I don't have an ability to have writer's block. And we've had this tested many times. It could take anything. We can make a story out of it. Because we try to be writers. You know, we use the little bit of time we have in the stupid fucking dirt circle with these other retard monkey fish people. But it's like, you know, I wonder if the reason why I don't have writer's block is because of the pain I experience like all the fucking time, constantly, 24-7. That's the reason I'm so fucking pissed all the time. I mean, it's like I'm not actually pissed. It's just like an underlying of like, God, I'm so fucking frustrated. You know, that's what it is. It's just like I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated to the point where I just feel fucking ill. But I'm so used to feeling this way that it's obnoxious. I'm exhausted from it. My head's exhausted from being so frustrated with my body being so fucking stupid. You know, that's just how it is. Nothing we've done could have fixed it. When I told this is what our life is, so I don't know how you feel about it, GK, but you're probably, you know, there's a chance you could be alive. I'd like to think I'd like to still be alive. Wait, look at this. Look at that. Woohoo! Woo! Oh yeah. Imagine sledding on that, dude. That'd be pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, you know, who knows what we really have. We're just a weird fucking bunch of atoms, you know. We're not bipolar, but we're not ADHD. That's debatable. That's debatable. I'm pretty sure all of us being me and all of Mom's children have some form of ADHD. If it's not in the way that we talk, it's the way that we focus on things, you know. Just saying. You know, I'm just saying because it's weird. It just feels like it, you know. Look at this. Can you see it? Look at all those hills. Rather than straightening them out, they decided to just like make a whole bunch of fucking concrete over it, right? They're like, let's not fix this. Let's just put concrete over it. Let's not make it straight at all. Let's make it a bouncy fucking ride for those equipped with gravity. Slingshot me to my fucking destination via hill. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, if you had questions, then I can't fucking hear you because you're in the future. But the medical shit is so extensive. Like, Mom remembers all of it, but it's like, God, we go to her for everything, don't we? It's because, you know, Mom just remembers everything. If we had that simple ability to remember everything, that's another medical issue that we have. We can't remember a fucking thing. Our long-term fucking memory, our short-term memory, it's as if someone stabbed it a bunch of times. Do you get what I'm hinting at? Wink, fucking wink. You can probably tell I'm a little fucking hostile about it. I'm a little, in a word, fucking pissed about it. I'm pissed about the whole situation. I'll be vengeful about it. And because there's nothing that we can do to change it. Oh yeah, you can't take memory pills, geezer fucking Kleb, because if you do, you'll have blood fucking problems. Isn't that cool? That's fucking great. Back when we were teenagers, we had some health, problems, our mental health, because that was, our childhood was just surviving punch after fucking punch. But, it's, sorry, I'm not trying to get hyped up on you, Geezer Club. It's just, I get into these little moments where I'm just so fucking angry that I just can't stop, It's another medical term, I guess you could say. But it's just like, we're allergic to everything, dude. All we can take is Tylenol. Sometimes we take that headache medicine that Mom takes. I forget what it's called now. It's really powerful stuff. We're not supposed to take it, but we do. We're also not supposed to drink, but hey, every once in a while, man's gotta have like a fucking beer, Yeah. I just wish I could, I wish there was a way to send these to the future and then you could find a way to send it back to me. That'd be the hardest thing, though. But I feel like if you found a way to send it to the past, then I would already have it, you know what I mean? With my luck, future me probably, I'll be like, hey, I have this question. Can you answer it, future me? I send it to the future somehow. Let's just say I found a way to do it. I send it to me. I send like I sent a holotape through a black hole and it survived. Whatever the shit. And it's like, I sent it and it came back to the future, and the future me was like, oh yeah, I'll answer your question. And so he sends a message on a hologram fucking disc thing to me, but he puts it in such a place where I can't find it because I'm fucking stupid that I don't know how to find it. And I'm just like, I can't believe I never fucking got it until and it would be the moment I would bury in the ground. I'd be like really hopeful that younger me would find it, but honestly, all I have to do is just think about my past and be like, did I ever find it at some point? But honestly, it being me, I wouldn't have remembered it, and I'm trailing off. I'm really trailing off. So, I guess this has been my 5th diary, 6th, I don't know. Well, I guess this concludes our conversation, J Key. J Key? Am I fucking stupid? Geezer Clem. I'll just see you later, you fucking big fat asshole. I assume you're fat. Or maybe you're buff. I don't know. Bye. Alright, hey Geezer Clap. I delivered that order like we always did. Because you live in the future, and so everything I've done you've already seen, experienced. I just want to say I'm sorry I'm so rough on you, Geezer Club. It's just, I just hope that you figure out everything that you're supposed to figure out, future me. I hope our stories become real, and I'm only saying this because this is kind of our private diary. So when we grow old, we can look back and look at how young us fucking did shit, which is really just present day me experiencing this now. And then you later watching it, you being still me, but just old as shit, watching it with your white fucking hair, if you're probably gray by now. Everyone's old. There's no more kids in the family, we're all old motherfuckers. And I'm only saying this because, I did mention in the beginning, it sounded pretty sad. I'm not like depressed or anything, but it's like, I just know that everything in the universe is going to end eventually. So it's like, I hope you lived a good life, And I'm only saying this because, it's like, most people write their diaries down, but I make videos of it because, you know, if the entire universe, if the entire planet, all right, we're not that far in the future yet. If the planet explodes, right, and then there's like some civilization that finds this recording, then they'll know about all the troubles I've had. You know, it's like a lot of people kind of just like go through their lives and then nobody knows anything about them. So this is my way of trying to reach out to the universe, really. Tell people my thoughts, my inner thoughts, my chaotic thoughts, and everything in between. So that if the planet ever explodes, this will always be in the cloud, you know what I mean? I'm sure they'd find a way. If aliens found a way to make a spaceship that reaches all the way here, I'm sure they can find a way to find this video. You know what I mean? It's probably like breadcrumbs, but cyber version. Also, sorry about the loud sound, aliens watching in the distant future. My window is broken, so it makes a loud sound. That's all I wanted to say. But it was fun being you. Until next time, GK. Hey, and I know you're confused about the family stuff, but I'll make a video for you just to get it all clear, you know. That's all I wanted to say.